What's up, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? We are going to do miniature love tarot readings for you today. Guys, if you're new to my channel, I do ask you click on the timestamp below that reads for newbies. It's my tarot FAQ and rules. If you are a returning sub, welcome back to the fam. I'm happy to have you guys. There are timestamps below. There's going to be 3 individual tarot readings, one for each of you. So let's hop in. Let's go backwards. Let's do Pisces first. So let's tap into Pisces energy. What is a love message coming up for Pisces? What do they need to know about their love life? Pisces, for Pisces. What wants to be seen? Pisces. All right. Ooh, 2 of Cups and Judgment. All right, so possibly something you're returning to. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person, but it could be the idea of something. I don't know why I was called to say that instantly. Judgment sometimes is related to Scorpio. It could be a revival of something. 2 of Cups is a very pleasant energy, so let's go ahead and see what else is coming in this story. Judgment does frequently have to do with turning back to the past to tie up loose ends, to close out a cycle. So this could certainly be a peace offering, or it could be someone from the past is knocking, or you may reach out to them. You may have gotten a call from somebody from your past. Yeah, it's a good offer, Pisces. I like that a lot. All right, what can you tell me about the spirit? Tell me a little bit more. Clarify the 2 of Cups, please. 2 of Cups. What can I tell them about this? Or you, for a lot of you, I have to be honest, it feels like something from the past is returning. If that's not your message, you have free will. You don't have to take on that energy. However, this could also indicate that you decided to let something in the past go, in which case you open yourself up for a new opportunity that's coming in. It could also be, all that kind of still stands, it could also be that a new offer came in that allowed you to release something of the past because you realized it was so much better than maybe what you were hoping for or settling for or whatever. So there's a lot of different messages coming through here, and only 3 cards on my table. That's pretty funny. Let's see, what else? All right, so possibly something with a Leo, possibly someone you know from your childhood or someone who you have a lot of history with, but overall very, very happy vibes here. So with Judgment, what you're tying up the loose ends of is a sense of loss or disappointment. So I don't mean to be so vague. That's never the intention I set, but here's the thing. I can read this both ways. I could read this as you decide to let something go from your past and it feels like a weight is lifted because you're no longer holding on to that. Because again, the Ace of Pentacles, it's new. So it could be that something is replacing kind of that, I hate to say filling the void. I don't think that's a healthy way to look at love, but the love you feel like you gave away and wasn't returned, it could be that you actually get something now from a different suitor or a different person. You're like, oh my God, I feel so much better. I can let go of all the stuff that was holding me back. Again, others of you, it could just feel like, and this is important, Pisces, I really want you to hear me on this one. What feels like a missed opportunity with someone from your past, but really there's no emotional baggage there other than like, man, they were the one that got away. I don't necessarily think this is someone who really hurt you or rejected you in a way where they just ghosted you. That's not this vibe, because I think this person means a lot to you. I think there would be a sense of like companionship or camaraderie. Like it could be someone you tried to date, but it didn't work out, so you remained friends. That's more the story of going back to revive something where it felt like it slipped through your grip, or the one that got away. Again, I don't think there's a lot of resentment or baggage of, how could they have done this to me? They broke my heart. I think, you are Pisces, right? All my water signs tend to be very sensitive. So on your rough days, you may have had this, writing in your journal about the love of my life that got away. But ultimately, I don't think the feelings are, again, resentful. That's not the main storyline I get. So anyway, I'm not trying to make this dark or negative. I'm just saying, don't romanticize people who don't treat you well, right? But for most of you, it kind of seems like this is nice. You have really strong cards. So as long as we can, get through this little hoop of a sense of loss or just disappointment, right? It's a 5. It's not a 10. Like, it's not, what I mean is, like, it's not like it's not like the 10 of Swords. It's not the 10 of Wands where it's burdensome and I can't do this anymore. This is like something got away and it always felt like it was meant to be. And I don't know, for some of you, it kind of seems like it comes back in a really beautiful offer. So, tell me one more thing about this Ace of Pentacles and we're going to move on. I'm going to keep it short and sweet because yours is really nice. You have a really nice reading this week, Pisces. Good for you. In terms of major arcana, I see a lot of Leo vibes, possibly Scorpio or Cancer. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. So especially for my Pisces who don't want something from the past, what new things do they have to look forward to? Ooh, too many. Well, new vibes, possibly Aquarius or Aries or another Pisces. I saw the moon card sticking out. If they come out again, I'll take them, but it came out with like 14 cards, so let's keep it short. Like one or two clarifiers on this Ace of Pentacles, please, for Pisces. I didn't even see that come out. It could be someone you work with. Someone who does construction or home repairs. That could be someone's job, or someone who works in interior design or houses. I'm hearing something about I'm hearing construction, but any type of busting out the toolbox, the toolkit. Does that make sense to anyone? I don't know. Interesting. Okay, so then I also heard something about I don't even know this band's music, but the band, there's a band called Tool, right? Isn't it like gothic music? I don't know. Sorry. I know I'm dating myself. I'm not young and hip anymore, but something about that band. I don't know if they wear that t-shirt a lot. The band Tool. Again, I know nothing about them. I can't name any members for you. I don't know their music, but something about that band is significant for some of you. This is great. King of Cups and the Page of Cups. It means someone who's got a lot of love to give is making significant offers to you. It is being shown with Pentacles, which I like because this is like substance, right? There's something to this offer, but it's newish. It's relatively new, but it's warm. It's flirtation. It's asking you out for coffee or drinks or whatever. It's Netflix and chill vibes, right? I like this a lot, Pisces. It could definitely be from a male water sign too. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. It may also be someone who has children. It certainly doesn't have to be, but you have two cards where children are kind of wanting to be seen. So if it's not someone who already has children, it's possible some of you may have connected in years past. It could be someone from your past who maybe you don't have any history together, but you do kind of know who they are, right? A college person, or someone from your old high school or whatever. All right, Pisces, very good. Let's shuffle these back in and move on. Good for you. I'm happy to see Pisces getting a good reading. Happy for you. Crush it, Pisces. Why not? It's your birthday season. Go get it. Get it, girl. Get it, boy. I know, I'm a nerd. I know. All right. Pisces. We are going to move on to Scorpio. Here we go. Scorpio. Ooh, Sagittarius, maybe. Blending of Cups, Archangel Michael. He is the angel of love. This is something that could be divinely guided coming to you, Scorpio. There could be a Leo that you're either trying to let go of or move towards, but it seems like it's a Leo from your past, though. It wouldn't be a new one. It's someone you're already aware of. All right, you're looking for someone who's generous, someone who practices like reciprocity, someone who gives a lot in relationships the way you do. Let's see. But you're confused about something. Are you confused about where the Sagittarius stands? I'm sort of getting the vibe that they're hot and cold. Or you may be thinking that they're classic Sagittarius. They're giving to multiple people. They're not ready to commit or settle down. It's not to say they're cheating. I don't really get that vibe, but I think you're all up in your feels because you want them to be yours, but they're kind of playing the field. And of course, it doesn't have to be a Sagittarius, right? It could be any zodiac sign, but that's the only major arcana I have right now. Yeah, so if any of that makes sense, I sort of more or less feel that Spirit is saying maybe best to put it down for now. Because if you're all in, if you're putting all your eggs in one basket, so to say, in one person, and that person isn't putting all their eggs in your basket, right? I feel like more or less Spirit is saying that might not be, I'm hearing the word emotional wellness. It might not be healthy for you to emotionally invest much more in this because Spirit may or may not be saying, but I kind of think they are, it may end up burning you. It may end up being kind of a dead end. So it's not to say you have to withdraw entirely or entirely pull away, but if you are looking for exclusivity or quick commitment, more or less, that is the message. Now, if you, Scorpio, are kind of entertaining different offers and playing the field, seeing what's out there, there's no reason why you can't pursue this a little bit, but you may be being asked to tell this person, listen, I got my hands full. I'm not looking to commit to anything long term. Make that known so that there's no sense of confusion or mystery about where you two stand with each other, all right? That's the main message coming through there. Let's give Scorpio one more, please. One more for Scorpio. What else does Scorpio need to know this week in love? For Scorpio. How you guys doing? Happy March. Happy Pisces season. I'm digging Pisces season. That water energy, it's my vibe. I dig it. All right, here we go. Scorpio. One more message. Love for Scorpio. Soulmates. Some of you may be moving in together. You may be establishing some sort of solid foundation with someone. Four of Wands is a great card. It's very happy. It's very celebratory. It can be small milestones in your relationship. Yeah, and with this 4, I don't hate it either. So the 4 of Pentacles can have very different connotations. This is usually always positive for me as a reader, right? This is like you're holding on to your person. That's sort of how I take it. We'll see if it comes out. Tell me more about this. There could be celebration of anniversaries. Some of you may even be celebrating an anniversary of someone in your family, particularly your parents. Your parents may be celebrating an anniversary. I don't know what that has to do with you, but maybe you're introducing them to your new sweetheart. Ace of Cups. All right, so let's clarify this. I love these two together. Again, the cup runneth over, right? You're very happy, you're very joyful to be with this person who you may consider your soulmate. You guys may be planning a future together. It's almost like you're emotionally investing in this. You know, it's funny. My gut reaction on this 5 of Wands is not negative, and it can be. But before I even jump into that, let's clarify it, because I don't want to go down a rabbit hole that's wrong. But my gut reaction says that you guys have made it through something significant together that tested you as a couple. It tested your relationship, but I think you made it through to the other side, and that's what you're celebrating. So even if this is someone you've only been dating, whatever, 6 months, it seems like you may have already had like your first fight. And you got through it. Like, it wasn't as big as a deal. And the universe is kind of relaying to me that, like, you guys have had to practice emotional intelligence, or you've learned to pull back on your, what is the word? Impulses. Thank you. I was going to say, like, I'm seeing water splatter. Like a bucket of water where it just goes everywhere. And I think that was indicative of, like, emotions. Some of you may have dropped paint in the garage or something like that. I'm literally seeing like a bucket of liquid. I don't know if it's something you were cooking, or paint in the garage, or I don't know what this has to do with it, but in metaphor, to me, it's like something broke and it crashed everywhere. So you have options. You can react in haste and be like, oh my God, how could this happen? You know, call 911, we spilled paint, right? Or you could be like, oh, all right, well, that's going to set us back. We're going to have to go buy new this, but it's like you handle it. It could have been a conflict. And for some of you in your relationship, maybe it was, but for most of you, this is saying it was a victory and that you got through it and you kept your emotions in control. Temperance, right? Temperance showed up in your last reading, and I'm seeing that again. Okay, so tell me a little bit more. I did exactly what I said I wasn't going to do, which is go down that rabbit hole. But here's the thing. I have to read intuitively. And like this to me, it's like, it's just not getting like, it's not getting a negative vibe from me, reverse. I'm not getting a negative vibe from that card. I think there was a challenge or an obstacle in a relationship, but I think you got through it, especially with your fire sign, your Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The King of Wands was showing at the bottom of my deck. So give me one more on this and we'll move on. Wheel of Fortune, Illusion, okay. Yeah, so again, like I never want to brush over things that could be serious or something that you guys would need advice or guidance of. In fact, I really aim to do that. I think that's why my readings do kind of come off as a little bit heavy sometimes, right? Because I really do want to get to like the meat and the substance of these readings, but this doesn't seem bad to me either. It's like you're choosing to move forward with someone. Wheel of Fortune, optimism, growth, abundance. And this idea of, I'm sort of getting like self-sabotage, maybe not wanting to commit for fearing that you're going to commit to the wrong person or that you're going to change your mind. I think that's temporary. I think it has to do with really coming to a deeper truth and understanding about where you stand with this person emotionally. I think some of you, there's even a message here, like it happened so fast or so quickly that you got all in your head about it. Like, well, wait a minute, I can't just jump into this relationship. Like it's, I barely even know this person. But at the crux of it, there's a part of you, I think, that's like, yeah, but they kind of feel like my destiny. It feels like soulmates. Like there's something that just feels good and it fits and it matches. So this could even be like your internal conflict of, I'm literally here like, do I stay or do I go? The thing is, I'd never mean to come off as like talking down to you, or what is that term? You know what I'm trying to say, but a lot of times the Seven of Swords, because it is swords and it's times to our thoughts, to me, it's a lot of times it's like, where are we lying to ourselves? Where are we trying to avoid a hidden truth because it's inconvenient or it makes us feel some type of way? So rather than face it, we run the other direction. This is not typically a message I get in Scorpio readings, but here's the thing. You all are vastly different out there, right? This could even be for the cross watchers. This says to me, this whole idea of the grass is always greener, that there's other options that could always be better. it's like you tell yourself that, but you know it's not the truth. And again, I don't want to overhype this, but there's something about this that says to me, you kind of know you hit the jackpot with this person, but because it feels so good, I think it scares you. Again, not typically a message that I get, but this, I like this. I will go on record saying that I like this reading, despite some cards that could be a little bit troublesome for most of you, right? And if this isn't your reading, if you're having a lot of conflict with your person, this probably isn't your reading. I think someone gets cold feet, especially if there's talk of long-term commitment or marriage. But the thing is, the idea of, well, maybe I should leave, I think that's a temporary state of mind. I don't even think this person takes action to leave. I think this person invests more emotion because there's something about you need to examine where these triggers are coming from. Are you worried that someone's going to up and leave you the way they did 3 years ago when you actually tell this person you love them and want to spend your life with them? Like there's a lot of emotional triggers that I think stem from a past relationship where you felt like someone deceived you. That is not this story. It's just not. So again, if this isn't your message, Scorpio, it's possible that you're dealing with someone who they question if they really want to settle down with the one. But again, I have to be honest, I think in time, that decision they're grappling with, it's like they're going to be able to see the forest from the trees and recognize this actually is really good for me. This is maybe something different than I've ever experienced before. It's forcing me to confront a lot of trust issues that I may be holding on to from past relationships, but I like it. This feels cozy. So anyway, that's what I got for you, Scorp. I'm going to keep them short this week, but I'll see you next Monday for more readings. Remember to like, share, subscribe, guys. That really helps my channel. I would totally appreciate it. Let's do our last but not least, our water sign, Cancer. What's up, Cancer? How you doing? Let's talk about your love life. I hope you guys are doing well. It's Pisces season. We're in that nice watery energy. Wish fulfillment with an Aquarius. Does that make sense to any of you? Or wish fulfillment with someone who's a little bit weird. They're a little bit different. They're a little bit wacky. They're a little bit untraditional. They're your soulmate, Cancer. Ooh, I like these messages. All right, let's actually read for love. Those are just kind of off the cuff. For Cancer, what does Cancer need to know in their love life? That Fool keeps wanting to be seen. Someone who has a lot of Aquarius in their chart. Or it's sometimes Aries, but for me, it's really more of an Aquarian card. So if you're looking at an Aquarius, Cancer, they got eyes for you. My grandmother was a Cancer, and my grandfather was an Aquarius. So they made it work. Not your typical pairing, though. I feel like whenever you read kind of, weekly magazine horoscopes, they're always like, Cancer and Aquarius? No way. That's not true, though. I really love Aquarians. I have a lot of friends who are Aquarius, so there's something about it. Anyway, sorry, I'm going to stop chatting and read your tarot cards here. All right, for Cancer. Yeah, there's an offer. Okay, there's a Cancer who's actually very passionate about you, Cancer, who wants to make an offer with you, but you may have turned your back to them. You may have rejected them. The Cancer is still holding out for you, though. Then you have a fire sign who might be thinking about making an offer, but will they? It's like they're considering it, but they're not sold on it yet. It might be a fire sign that you're already familiar with, too. Someone who maybe you have a small past or a small history, or maybe you went out on a date once, and it's like you guys are trying to figure out if you guys are still going to connect in the future. What's the deal with that? All right, so you also have offers being... Okay, so Cancer, you may be making an offer to a Capricorn or a Leo. Cancer may also be the child of a Capricorn and a Leo. Are those your parents? I don't know why that's coming through, but it is. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that because it's your love reading, but is there trouble on the home front with your parents? Especially if you are a Cancer who has parents that are Capricorn and Leo. Is there a divorce there? Is there... I don't know why, but I'm going to let you sit on that. You'll know if it's your message or not, right? Okay, so I want to stick to the messages. So the thing is, Cancer has another Cancer who's wanting to make an offer to them, a Cancer who's passionate about them, but you, Cancer, watching this, I guess, or the cross-watching Cancer, I don't know. What's the deal with the other Cancer? They want commitment and a victory with you. They want to marry you. Some of you are going to marry another Cancer. In fact, that could be a proposal, a long-term proposal to work with you. Especially, I'm hearing joint business venture with another Cancer or a Leo. Okay, it could be a cusp or two. Someone who's right on the cusp between Cancer and Leo. That would make a lot of sense. So then there's a fire sign who's considering reaching out to you, but they seem like they have a lot of hesitation. So yeah, they either have a big... I don't want to say a big ego, but more or less, they don't want to be rejected. I don't mean to make them out to be arrogant. That's not what I'm getting. But they feel it very strongly when they get rejected. So that's the hesitation. Or they feel like they rejected you and they want to go back on their decision, but they're afraid that you're going to kick them out of your life or something, like you won't take them back. That's the vibe I get. It's like this person's being very strategic of if and when they reach out to you, but it's like every time they open you up in their text to reach out to you, they take it back because I don't know what the deal is. What's the deal with this fire sign? With the Page of Pentacles, I think they will reach out, and I say it's just a matter of time, but more or less, it could be a long time, though. Which is not classic fire signs. Usually fire signs are shooting off those texts, you know what I mean? But I don't know, there's something about this one. So here's the thing, they do practice patience. They don't always act on impulse. But the mere fact that they're coming up in your reading leads me to believe that the universe is wanting you to see something about this to at least consider. So what about the fire sign does Cancer need to know, please? Why are we being shown this contemplative fire sign? Especially in Aries. Possibly a Leo. Aries and Leo are coming up. Maybe a Sagittarius. Especially a female Sagittarius. Did you block them? Did they already try and reach out to you and you blocked them? This person has a lot of sexual impulses that they're trying to control, but they want to build with you. Okay, they also think that you have someone else. That has a lot to do with them facing rejection, is because they think that you're already entertaining other romantic partners or something about they don't want to make three's a party. Two's a, what is that? Two's a crowd, three's a party. I may have made that up, but you know what I mean. Three's company. Yeah, there's something about they won't be anyone's, sorry. Again, there's a tad bit of ego coming through, but it's they won't be one of many. They aren't going to compete for your attention, and unfortunately, they don't have a choice, because some of my Cancers, you quite clearly do have other options. You have 4 major arcana coming up. So you have Taurus, you have Cancer, you have Capricorn, and you have Leo. Granted, it could be another sign, right? But I mean, if this person's hunch or inclination is that you have options, Cancer, a lot of you do, or you will, right? Will this person reach out? I have no patience for that. Shit or get off the pot. Reach out to Cancer. What the hell? What's the deal here? Yeah, they will. They will make an offer to Cancer, but it may, what's the opposite of exceed your expectations? It may fall short of your expectations. If you, Cancer, are the Queen of Cups, male or female, this is you guys, this is my Cancer card. This offer is a page offer, so it's something small. It is being shown with earth energy, so I like that. It's something of substance. It's a real offer that you could actually go out and make plans and do this. But I almost think that at this point in time, you're waiting on something bigger, because you have people around you that are just they trump a page, right? You have major arcana. So major arcana to me, it's these are significant players in your love life, in your romantic relationship. So especially from a fire sign, it's someone's making an offer to you, but it's almost you don't know what to do with it. I think there's a part of you, I'm just getting this intuitively, Cancer, there's a part of you that wants to give them the benefit of the doubt, but it's you're waiting for them to take the next step, and I hate to make it sound materialistic, but and dazzle you. It's show me what you got. Don't talk the talk, walk the walk. How are you going to do it? And this person is all up in their head about it. This person has trouble making solidified plans or progressing things along, and again, I don't totally know why, other than for some of you it's because this person fears the competition, but they're not stepping up to make themselves known. So I hate to say it, you can invest in this all you want to, but it's it just seems it's underwhelming. Thank you, Spirit. That's how I would it's underwhelming. That's how I would kind of classify that. Anyway, others of you, there's a Taurus who wants to, a Taurus or a Cancer who wants a victory with you. Double confirmation on the Taurus. And do you see what I mean? The Cancer or the Taurus has a king's offer versus a page's offer. By no means am I shitting on your fire sign, Cancer. Again, I feel like this fire sign probably screwed up in the past. So that, again, ego and pride do factor into this. I just have to tell you. So, that's a hurdle you're going to have to deal with in your relationship. Not impossible, but I think when you size up the competition, more or less, I know that sounds kind of insensitive to say, I think there's other people who blow this one out of the water. I just got to be honest. There's a Taurus who really has, I am like, they're madly in love with you. This Taurus maybe even asked you to move in with them. Cancer's like, you can move into my house, but yeah, no. Because Cancer's got the better house, right? That doesn't surprise me. You're like, you can move in with me, but I'm not moving anywhere. Ace of Cups. This person loves you. Yeah, okay, so I think this person thinks you are God's gift to the universe. I think this Cancer, or this person, who may also be a Cancer, but also a Taurus, they think you're incredible, but again, Cancer, you seem to be on the fence. I think there's some feelings there, but you may be all up in your head because you have someone from your past reach out to you and it complicates it. So even if it's not third party, like cheating, infidelity, I don't get that at all. But it's almost like you get a text from the past and it starts putting this relationship in a new perspective and you're like, oh, well, I don't know, Cancer. I would be careful with that. Don't block your blessings. This person thinks very highly of you. You should never pursue anything that you're really not truly invested in, but maybe you don't know yet and it's going to take time to see that. Tell me about the Capricorn in one or two cards. What's the deal with the Capricorn? They may be making an offer to you. You have a lot of fun with this Capricorn. Did you meet a Capricorn who's fun and young at heart? I'm just kidding. I love Capricorns. I give every zodiac sign a hard time. Did you find a fun Capricorn? Yeah, this person's smart. This person's good with their words. This person speaks your love language. You may be deciding between a Capricorn and a Cancer. I shouldn't have said that, but yes, a Capricorn and a Cancer. I meant to say Leo. I get this message all the time, and it makes me sound like such an insensitive reader, but I swear it's not me. Like, I have no personal feelings on this, but I get a message a lot about somebody has kids, and so that complicates the situation because someone doesn't know if they're ready to be a stepmom or a stepdad. That message comes through all the time, and again, that's not me. Like, I hear that, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of a harsh message. Like, I'm not going to date you because you have kids. So, I don't know if that's the case, but they have trepidations about the whole kid thing. Or maybe it's just a conversation about having kids. That could be it, too. In fact, that could be a huge thing. Some of you are going to find out that you're going to have twins. And others of you may choose to release a Capricorn because it's run its course. It's almost like you've outgrown them. It's not to say it was a brutal, terrible relationship. It just seems like you're ready for the next big thing. And it's possible the Capricorn doesn't want to be... You guys aren't on the same page anymore. It's almost like your next chapter may be at a distance from the Capricorn or slowly removing them from your life. If that's the case, it's because you have a new Leo. Yeah, here's the thing. I feel like I always say that. You have options. And again, I know some of you watching this are like, I am completely single. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Just you wait. You have multiple cards indicating this one, that one. Like, internal conflict about decisions. Is it the Cancer or the Leo? Is it the Aries or the Cancer? Is it the other Cancer or the Taurus, right? I'm just throwing examples at you. You have a lot of Taurus, you have a lot of Leo, and you have a lot of Cancer as well. So yes, I know you are Cancer as well. Possibly something with a Libra or a Capricorn. I mean, honestly, you have so many signs. Like, that's what I mean. At minimum, if I were to just look at these cards at face value, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, kind of 9 people showing up. So obviously they aren't all your messages, but like, I don't even know what to do with this because you have a lot of people going on. There could be something very happy with a Leo or a Capricorn. There could be offers being made to you from a fire sign. There could be marriage with a Taurus or a Leo. Again, there's someone who's all up in their head about you. It's like they want to build with you, but they can't make the decision to reach out and make the offer. So I see that continuing to happen for a bit. But anyway, Cancer, you got options. You got options this week. Trying to keep them a little bit short and sweet this week. I will see you guys next Monday for more tarot readings. So be there or be square. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you then, Cancer. Thanks for joining me. Bye, guys. Welcome to the Intuitive Teacup, my friends. These tarot readings are meant to motivate, empower, and inspire you. Please keep an open heart and an open mind as you watch these general readings, as some material will resonate and some might not. Do have faith it is serving someone out there, and take away only what resonates for you. Please release the rest. Feel free to book a personal reading with me if you would like something catered specifically to your inquiries and energy. That information is down below for you. You are responsible for all actions and decisions and the vibe that you bring to this channel. This is optional advice or guidance, and of course, you will always have free will. Check the box below for my social media links, the decks I use, and more information on this channel. Let's hop into your tarot reading.